It's a first warning weather alert this morning, and the reason being it's starting to take place now. Things are getting icy. We're seeing some freezing rain start to move in. And of course, with the ground being so cold, it's not taking much. You can see some of these raindrops, but they are freezing on contact. So just keep that in mind. Sidewalks, driveways, let's just assume everything is icy this morning. Certainly anything that is untreated, with roadways way below freezing in terms of our temperatures. I mean, we're at 30 now, we're inching up, but it's going to take a little while before temperatures come up above freezing. We will see temps later on top off right around 40 degrees, but a winter weather advisory because of the threat here of the ice over the next couple of hours is in effect for all of Western Mass except for northern Berkshire County. It's actually been discontinued there, and it's up until noontime, so it's still a few more hours. You can see it affects areas from New Hampshire all the way down towards New York City. We spoke about this, how it doesn't take much moisture to create problems. You get that little bit of glaze, and of course you hit that glaze and boy, you can go flying. So just keep that in mind this morning. Temperature 30 in Springfield, issues with ice down towards Hartford right now as well, whereas New Haven's at 35, Worcester's just popped to 34. So we do have milder air off to the south, but it's going to take a couple more hours, and we will see improving conditions big time as we go into the afternoon with readings right around 40 degrees. You can see there's not a lot of moisture to it, but the areas you see shaded here in pink, which includes the valley, that's where we're seeing some of that freezing rain, which has moved in the last hour or so. Actually have some snowflakes mixing in up in Greenfield and across the hill towns where they might get some scattered coatings, but then going over to freezing drizzle there. And then eventually it'll go over to plain raindrops. And we'll do that probably in the next couple of hours, but let's plan on between now and maybe up to about 11 or noon time that will be dealing with some of that freezing rain, and then it will taper off to plain rain showers and then just come to an end as temps come up around 40 degrees. So I don't think we'll have many problems as the kids are heading home. I think temps are about freezing, and certainly for your evening commute will be up around 40 degrees. Let's jump ahead to Thursday night, Friday morning. We're going to have snow moving our way. It doesn't look like a major snowstorm for us, but we've been talking about this for the last several days, and it still looks like we'll have some snow moving in. It'll be lighter in nature, meaning easy to move around, and that fluffier stuff with temps in the 20s. It's kind of a quick hitter, though, coming in 2, 3, 4 in the morning on Friday and then out by mid to late morning. I think it's at least done by noontime on Friday. But it's Friday morning's commute. That will be problematic. We will have some accumulating snow. And then behind the system, as it begins to strengthen, we're drying out, but then the wind gets a little gusty in the afternoon where it could gust to about 30 miles per hour. So for Friday morning, we're anticipating a couple of inches of snow, 2 to 4 from Springfield, points east out towards Palmer, Munson, Brimfield, Holland, Wales. You get into Worcester County, same deal. 1 to 3 north and west from Northampton up to Greenfield in Pittsfield. The bullseye might be inside 128, 495, closer to the Boston area, where they could see 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. The heaviest amounts will be off to our south, and it's a quick mover, so it's in and it's out, and that'll kind of prevent us from getting a big snowstorm, at least the way it looks now. Friday afternoon, it gets a little gusty. The winds 10 to 20, gusting about 30, with temps near 30, so those wind chills will be dropping off. So for this morning, it's icy, extra caution this morning, but by this afternoon, it's changing over to some rain showers, 36 to about 40 degrees for highs. Partial clearing tonight, will fall into the 20s, a bit of a breeze, so tomorrow, a return to sun, blustery and chilly. We're into the middle and upper 30s, and then perhaps some of that snow Friday morning, likely end up being a first warning weather day for Friday morning's commute with some of that accumulation. All right, that's your forecast. More weather coming up in a few minutes. Amanda, back over to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dan. New York's new mayor, Eric Adams, is standing